For decades, many school districts identified gifted students using a single, rigid cutoff, an IQ score of 130 or above, and nothing else. This approach, still used in some form today, has been increasingly challenged by both giftedness researchers and equity advocates, who point to substantial evidence that a single test score at a single point in time misses many genuinely gifted students while systematically under-identifying others. Any single IQ test score, no matter how well-constructed and validated the specific test instrument, carries inherent measurement error and is subject to considerable day-to-day variation based on factors including the student's mood, health, test anxiety, sleep quality, and rapport with the test administrator on that particular testing day. Meaning a rigid cutoff score treats a fundamentally probabilistic, error-prone single measurement as though it were a precise, deterministic classification, potentially misclassifying meaningfully gifted students who happen to score just below a rigid cutoff on a single occasion. Traditional IQ-based giftedness identification captures primarily general cognitive ability as measured by a specific test instrument, but does not directly assess other dimensions increasingly recognized as central to giftedness in contemporary theoretical models, including creativity, exceptional task commitment and motivation, and specific domain talents in areas such as visual arts, music, or leadership that may not correlate strongly with general IQ test performance, meaning IQ only. Identification systematically misses students who are exceptionally gifted in these specific non-IQ captured domains. Joseph Renzulli's influential three-ring model of giftedness proposes that gifted behavior emerges specifically from the intersection and interaction of three distinct components: above average, though not necessarily exceptional, general ability; creativity, including originality and flexible, divergent thinking; and task commitment, encompassing perseverance, self-confidence, and sustained motivated engagement with a specific area of interest, arguing that giftedness reflects the combined interaction of these three components together rather than any single component, including IQ, considered in isolation. Francois Gagné's differentiated model of giftedness and talent distinguishes gifts, referring to natural, largely untrained aptitudes in specific domains including intellectual, creative, and physical ability, from talents, referring to the systematically developed, trained skills and outstanding performance that emerge from those natural gifts through deliberate practice and instruction, with the specific transformation from gift to talent substantially shaped by environmental catalysts, including family support, educational opportunity, and access to specific coaching or instruction, meaning identification systems focused only on innate gifts would miss the crucial environmental factors shaping whether that potential ultimately develops into demonstrated talent. Extensive research on gifted education identification practices has consistently documented that traditional, IQ test-based identification systems substantially and persistently under-identify low-income students and several racial and ethnic minority groups relative to their actual talent base in the broader population, reflecting a combination of factors including unequal access to enrichment opportunities and early educational experiences that build the specific skills IQ tests measure. Teacher referral bias in determining which students are even considered for testing in the first place, and test content that may not equally reflect all students' cultural backgrounds and experiences. Research-supported reforms for improving equity in gifted student identification include universal screening, testing all students within a school or district rather than relying on teacher nomination or parent referral to determine who gets tested in the first place, which research finds substantially increases identification rates specifically among historically under-identified groups, and using local, within-school comparative norms rather than fixed national cutoff scores, which better account for unequal access to enrichment opportunities across different schools and communities serving different socioeconomic populations. Modern giftedness identification has moved well beyond a single rigid IQ cutoff toward multidimensional models recognizing creativity, task commitment, and domain-specific talent, alongside deliberate equity-focused reforms, including universal screening. A shift reflecting both a richer scientific understanding of what giftedness actually encompasses and a genuine commitment to ensuring gifted programs reach the full range of talented students they are meant to serve.